it got to like 100, and then I think it dies out if you like keep it on for too long. So I just keep. Wait, when are we going live? Okay.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
This is very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all in the right place?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looks about right.
Cool.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Hello,
Hello, everybody. This is what happens when you go live on the internet. We're live. This is Shop XSN.
Woo!
Woo! We're all here. We did it, right, Jen? We're here. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you.
There we go.
I was like,
We're all here together now. All together now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this is a very special moment. Shop XSN has always brought you the coolest stuff, but now we've just upgraded. This is a huge power boost. We leveled up. You want to use video game terms? We have so leveled up. This is a lovely hour of distinct, limited edition, beautifully made, officially licensed Star Wars jewelry from designer team at Cholo. Fantastic. Let's introduce ourselves. Hello, I'm your regular daytime host for XSN. I'm Clifford Broadway, also the writer and producer of the documentary Ringers Lord of the Fans. It's good to have you guys on board. Also with me from Cholo, the very valuable and wonderful and talented Gian.
Hello.
Hello, Gian.
yeah.
How are you, sir?
Doing well. How about you?
You've been working with Cholo for a while, haven't you?
It's been almost a year now.
Awesome stuff.
Been awesome.
You love it?
Everything's great. I love it.
LA based, LA grown,
based.
homegrown LA buddy. Homegrown in Los Angeles. That's where we're at. And last but certainly not least, the beautiful, 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 musically talented, you are just a lovely woman. I'm just saying, you know, you're a lovely, lovely creature. The angelic Kate Nash. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank
yay!
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
A beautiful force in music and delightful to have you here. What is happening?
What is happening in my life?
I know.
Well, I'm very excited about Star Wars mainly.
Yeah.
So,
Did you enjoy the film?
of course.
Yeah.
I loved
Film was
it.
great.
It was just like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought anyone that didn't love it was just
Bitter.
being a Debbie Downer.
They were.
They were just being a snobby Debbie Downer. It was
I heard
amazing.
a lot of fans say, "Oh, it's so derivative of the original," but wasn't that the point?
Oh, yeah.
Because
I mean,
the little
something
7-year-old
different.
kids in the audience needed that.
Something.
They
yeah.
need it for the new generation.
They need it for the kids, yeah.
They needed to do
I love
for
it.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it too. Very
Yeah.
good.
No, I loved it. I thought it was. I loved the characters. I loved the new characters that we got, and just seeing like Han Solo, it was like, it was kind of one of those moments where you're like, I can't believe this is real. I can't believe I'm
It's your
seeing
childhood
this.
coming to life
Yeah,
again.
you're like, oh my God, he's back. This is crazy to like have someone like
Yeah.
that back in your life again.
Yeah.
The look between Leia and Han, when they just look at each other, and C-3PO is so awkward and he gets in the way and goes, oh, excuse me, and he gets out of the way. Love that.
That was an amazing
Great.
impression.
Yeah.
That was,
By the way, you've been working on that for some time. haven't
Anthony
you?
Daniels has a place very special to us Lord of the Rings fans. He played Legolas in the first Lord of the Rings movie that was made in 1978. That's true. C-3PO is Legolas
Not many of you
from the
know
Lord of
that.
the Rings. Nobody knows it.
Neither did I.
You know it now. You know it now. Welcome aboard, everybody, to our show. Before we get lost in all the loveliness, because there's a lot going on, let's talk for a quick second. Cholo started business how long ago?
It was in 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Producing?
Producing, it was mainly one-off jewelry for different clients. Brandon Schoolhouse, he's the owner and creator of Cholo.
That's right, Mr. Brandon.
He used to work for the Beastie Boys doing 1,000,001 things, and then he just started making jewelry based on things he liked, specifically like sci-fi, fantasy, but with a little bit of street elements to it.
Yeah.
So people just started catching on more and more, and that he just took it into his own business.
Paul's
And
Boutique,
been killing it.
greatest Beastie Boys album, Paul's Boutique. Just a shout out for that. Okay, yeah.
Booming Granny.
Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome. So now designers do it differently because it's all about getting associations with, you know, celebrities and who's wearing your designs. But that was easy for Cholo. Everything just suddenly fell into place, and overnight everybody was wearing custom Cholo jewelry and accessories. Crazy. It's
Yeah, it was
crazy how it
actually
happened.
when Brad Pitt, he wore the, it was one of our rings called an open space ring.
There you go. We've got it right here inside this
Yeah.
lovely booklet. Here it is. Pardon me for reaching.
Oh, no,
Here's the
anytime.
open space ring. Oh, and
Oh,
there it
that's such a
is.
great
Hey,
picture.
Brad. Let's put this on the close-up camera and see what it looks like. There you go. That looks
Lift
like
it up a little bit.
Yeah, there he is. There he is, Mr. Brad, wearing the open space ring.
He looks great too.
Super cool.
It was like a good time for him.
But that is a cool design, though. I gotta say, that is a really cool design.
Very cool.
So that's where things got started early,
Yeah,
huh?
after that, it just took off, and we've been, Brandon's been coming up with like new designs every year, just killing it like every single time. Everyone wants the jewelry, always.
Totally.
So it's good. It's
Business,
awesome.
business is good.
Business is very good.
Business is good. That's great. It's got to be good if you can get a license as big as
Disney.
As Disney.
Yes,
Hello,
exactly.
yeah, for real.
Yep.
That's amazing.
You guys did some Tron jewelry, right?
We did Tron, yeah.
Okay.
Tron was about, I'd say, like
So cool.
around 4 or
So
5
cool.
years ago.
It's in the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna have
There's
a
some
little-
real Tron jewelry in
little
there.
read.
I'm loving it. And then all of a sudden, Disney absorbed Lucasfilm, and it was a done deal. They're just like, yeah, you can make these beautiful pieces for us.
Yeah, since Brandon started the relationship with Disney back in the day with doing the Tron and also Block 20, he just got I think they offered it to him, and
Yeah.
then we just started rolling with it. And we've been making awesome pieces ever since then.
I love it.
It must have been so exciting to get the Star Wars
Oh, yeah.
license though, because it's so sought after and it's such a like cult classic.
It's so
I feel.
iconic.
It's so iconic.
Yeah.
I feel like so many people I know would love to wear this jewelry.
No, yeah, every time
Yeah.
I wear it around my
Yeah.
friends, they flip over it. They're
Yeah.
like, I can't believe your boss makes this stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's a dream come true to work for here.
Really
It sells
cool.
itself.
Absolutely.
These are limited edition pieces. Totally
Yes.
limited edition, right? Where should we begin?
So
Why don't we start with the Chewbacca guitar pick?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
have
Rock
that
and roll,
one.
huh?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
here it
that
is.
one's right
Yeah,
here.
it's right over here. There it is. Look at that. Ah. Oh, that's
So this is the
gorgeous.
Oh, I like that
Chewbacca guitar
shine as
pick.
it turned around. It like twinkled in our eyes.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, I was blinded for a second.
Perfect lighting.
Yeah.
Thank you, XSN, for setting up some great camera shots and some
Great
great,
camera
lights.
shots, XSN.
Yeah.
So that one is all our Shadow Series Star Wars pieces are all made out of stainless steel. Brandon designed each and every one of them. That one comes with a 30-inch stainless steel chain. Totally beautiful.
It is beautiful. That's what we're talking about today, right, Kate? The sterling silver
Yes.
items that they have are different. You guys have a
Yeah.
level of sales that covers
Yeah.
precious metals and precious gems and jewelry,
Right.
which is like bling, bring the high-end option.
Right.
But today we've got the real affordable things for all the fans to get their hands on.
Correct.
And it's called the Shadow Series.
That's right.
Right? Okay.
Shadow Series is all stainless steel or plated, other plated metals, and then we offer the higher end stuff that is all precious metal. We have that available in sterling silver and vermeil, or like for some of our pieces, people go all out and they'll get the 14 karat gold.
Yeah.
But not of the Star Wars. That will always stay sterling silver or vermeil.
Nice.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. What do you think about this, Kate?
I love this. I mean, I love all the pieces because I would wear any of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that like, who isn't gonna love this? I mean, he's such a lovable character. He could be
That's great.
anything. It could be like
Yeah.
the shape of a turd, and I would probably wear.
No.
He's just like, he can't really do any wrong, but like, it's cool that it's something cool and it's a guitar.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
cool. Instead of just being, dog tags.
Right, and then
Yeah,
I
that's
could
cool.
I could wear this during a show, and if I lost all my picks, I could just use
Oh, for
Chewy.
real.
Right?
For real.
I
There you
could be
go.
strumming.
Back
I
it
dig that.
Yeah. So it's nice that there's practicality to this too.
How much does this run?
The Chewbacca pick runs $40 online.
$40 online. Limited edition, guys. It is beautiful. It's stainless steel. Don't we have a discount code right there?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. It's a
It's
special code.
HCXSN.
That's Cholo XSN. And you can use that coupon code when you're at the checkout screen at the end of your shopping cart, right?
That's correct.
Type it in the promo code slot, and what will that benefit you?
They'll get 15% off your entire purchase
Wow.
of the Star Wars Shadow Series piece.
From the Shadow Series pieces.
That's
right,
correct.
right. Nice.
That's great.
That is super great.
pretty
That's really lovely.
Deal.
I'm digging this. Is it available with that black etching, or is
Yeah.
it available without any
The-
etching at all?
No, it's always going to have the antiquing
Yeah.
to show the detail of Chewbacca's face.
Cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Oh, wait, let's just
yeah.
use a banana for scale. in case anyone
yeah,
needs
yeah,
to, so you guys can see.
The
banana.
for scale.
There's
Exactly.
Chewy. in the
That's a
pic.
real guitar
Okay.
pick size. That's great.
Real guitar pick size. And I'm a rock star, so I can verify that for you.
That's right.
Great.
Hmm? Yeah. Let's get the next one ready.
Let's do it.
Oh, cool. Oh, no way. Really?
This is a really intense one.
Ladies and gentlemen, so cool.
That's
is
the
like
Han Solo in carbonite pendant. Yeah.
This is such a like statement piece, I feel like. Like you're making a real point if you're wearing this. Like it's very cool.
Han Solo in carbonite. Take a look at that. How cool is that?
Because this is a piece of jewelry with like a whole story behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yes, it does. This is wicked cool, and it's heavy.
Yeah,
It's
has
heavy.
a lot of weight to it. And it comes with custom green CZ stones on the sides.
Really?
Yeah.
Green cubic zirconias on the side?
That's correct.
You've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna take
Here.
take a moment.
No way, I don't believe
I'm
it.
gonna show the audience this.
Just show this.
Look at this. Yes, it's true. Look, they really do. They have beautiful green cubic zirconia right there
That's
at the
right.
top. There's one at the top on that side, and there's one right there at the top on that side.
That's awesome.
There it is. Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah. I feel like this piece is like for people that are really true Star
Really
Wars
diehard
fans.
fans.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, everybody kind of knows the iconic characters, but this is like something that if you're like super into Star Wars, like it's cool to have something that like someone who didn't know wouldn't really know what that was.
You want to have
you
Jabba's
know?
trophy right there.
Yeah, you're kind of like, well, I'm cooler than you because like I know
Yeah.
what this is, and someone would be like, what is that? And then it could be a great way to start like to chat someone up at a party too, because
Yeah.
there's probably a lot of people that don't know what that is. So it was a great like icebreaker. People could be
It
like, what
is.
is that? And then you're like, well,
It is.
let me tell
As a matter
you.
of fact.
As a matter of fact, I don't know if you've heard of Star Wars, but and
much does
then
this
if they
one
haven't, you know that they're like off the list too.
The Han Solo
Oh, yeah.
carbonite
For real.
runs $70.
$70?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. This is so cool. You guys, take a look at the back of this. I'm going to just show this to you. Take a look at the, oh, there we go. We have a very nice shot of the back of this because it says Star Wars with the official logo. And it says Han Cholo. Let's see if I can put this back up.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's better.
We
That's
got it.
better. There it is.
Oh, he has the back shot.
Yeah, he does.
Oh wow, look at the twinkle. Mm.
Question from the chat
That's
room.
nice.
How heavy is
Very nice.
Yeah, let's feel it.
Heavy is it?
Yes. Well,
What
all
do you
together.
think that is? It's about the weight of, I'd say, a roll of quarters, maybe a little less.
It is. What do you think, Kate?
I would say it's like
There's a clever joke here coming.
the weight of maybe, you know, an Ewok fetus. That's what I would say.
An Ewok fetus. That's
Right?
funny.
Very early stages, though. We're talking very early stages. Definitely manageable. I'm just going to put it on.
Yeah, go for
Right?
it.
So
Yeah,
just
that's
kind of-
great.
Yeah, it's actually like that's my favorite thing about this jewelry. I mean,
Has some nice, good
yeah,
weight
it's
to
like
it.
it's like the perfect weight because like I don't know, a lot of girls probably find this like certain jewelry is a bit like
Too big for
it
them.
can be too big or
Yeah.
like the length can go over the bosoms in a weird, awkward way. Like length is really important and weight to girls wearing jewelry. I feel like because it can just mess with your outfit or like your body. But these like rest in the perfect place for the breasts.
Yep.
And they're also just like they feel really good quality and heavy, but they're not in my way. They're not like I'm not like aware that it's there in a way that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Do you know? I don't know. Like I find that with certain jewelry that I'll love it, but it'll just be a bit too clunky.
Yeah.
And by the end of the night, I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered with this anymore. But like this, I feel like it's just really casual, but like very striking. and
It's
cool.
much better than Flavor Flav. At least you're not wearing that damn
Exactly,
clock
right?
that's this big in front of you, you know?
No, I went through a clock phase. It didn't work out. This is definitely better than the clock.
This is
Digital's
great
better
bling.
than-
Yeah, yeah.
Digital's much better.
Yeah, now I just wear my iPhone around my neck, and that's like extremely, yeah. So I really, really like the weight, and I really like the length. I think, look how cool that looks.
It is very cool.
Right?
And the stainless steel version that we're showing you now, again, it's, did you say 55?
That one's 70.
70, excuse me. 55 was
Comes
for
with a 30-inch stainless steel chain, and again, the license will only be around for 1 more year, so it's limited edition for 1 more year,
it's,
and then they're going to be gone.
dude, that is a great thing to remind the folks at home. That's
Yeah.
right. These are limited edition items, guys. Guys and girls out there, we've got some really cool stuff to show you. Han Solo frozen in carbonite. That's right. Boba Fett's prize to take back to the hut. So cool.
How cool is
And
that
then-
chain as well?
I love it.
I love the chain. It's a really unique chain.
Can we get close up on this camera? Because this chain is blocked. It's like these big rectangles. Isn't that cool? Yeah,
So
you see that? Looks great.
What's the next
Yeah, what's the next item we have here?
To go along with the pendant, we have Han Solo in carbonite ring.
The matching ring. Cool, I hand this back to you.
Cool.
For ages cool and up. Yeah, that's right. The Han Solo in carbonite ring. You can order custom ring sizes on the website, can't you?
That one comes in 9, 10, and 11.
9, 10, and 11 only?
That's correct, only.
Okay, half sizes?
Half sizes, no. We
No,
do not
okay,
do
there's
half
9,
sizes.
10, and 11. So you better find a ring where it fits. Find a finger to make it fit. Poor Frodo. He's only got 9 left. I'm sorry.
We don't want to know where you got the fingers from. We just want you to buy the ring.
Yeah, and find the finger to make it fit on.
However you have to.
That's so cool.
We're directing the jewelry, especially the rings, primarily towards men, but a lot of girls buy our stuff too, all the time.
Valentine's Day is coming up, everybody.
Oh.
And these are not expensive jewelry items. They look expensive. They are total bling. They've got hot geek value and bling
really
value. They really are hot items. It's a limited license. Gian is not lying to you. Within a year's time, they'll be all considered collectibles.
Yeah.
And the only place you'll find them is on the secondary market at outrageous prices.
Yeah.
So come on in now, right?
This is such good quality stuff.
Yeah.
And it looks so cool.
And all our Shadow series will ship within the week, so you'll get it right away.
Wow, that in time for Valentine's Day.
Right in time.
Before you go to Deadpool, before you go to your dinner and a movie date, and go and see Deadpool with your girl.
No, I haven't seen anything like this out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any. I think it's like really unique stuff.
It is neat.
So
It's really cool.
this would be very impressive to get as a Valentine's Day gift.
I like the design on the side of the ring.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah, let's
this
talk
is
about
cool.
that because that's
Actually-
actually really nerdy. There's a really cool nerdy.
Yeah,
thing.
this is really, really cool. Now you guys can see it up here. Let me take a chance to show you under this light. Look at this. Look at the side of this ring. See that?
Nice.
Isn't that fantastic?
Now what is that?
It's actually based off the floor in the Millennium Falcon.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
what?
It's so
Re-
nerdy.
Really?
So nerdy. I love that detail.
All of these right here, they look like ventilation from the Death Star. That's really, they do. They look like ventilation panels from the Death Star. And here on the inside of the ring,
Banana for scale.
banana for scale, dear.
There
It's so perfect. Star Wars Han Cholo. It's really, really cool. And again, for everybody who's asking about this at home, available in sizes 9,
9, 10, 11.
10, and 11. That's US ring sizes 9, 10, and 11. Super badass.
I love that detail. I think that that's what real fans are all about. It's like when I'm into a record or something, I want to know the details
Now
of
let's
where
move on to
something's
that
made. But yeah, that is such a nice attention to detail.
Super cool.
And now we have the HC Blaster, and that one is available in silver and gold.
It's made of stainless steel.
Made of stainless
but
steel.
you can get it with the plating.
Plating,
Okay?
correct. Yeah.
A gold plating or just as is, stainless steel.
Yeah.
And they also come with the antiquing finish, so you can see
Antiquing finish, so you see all the
details on gun.
detail. You can see actually
cool.
if Han shot first with that pendant.
Isn't this a really popular seller, this one?
Yeah, that one's great. That one sells all the time.
And I think this is also, the way that we were saying that these ones were for the super Star Wars nerds. The cool thing about this one is that it's very you don't have to be a Star Wars fan to love that.
To love
that's
a
just a
firearm,
cool
yeah.
looking necklace. Someone doesn't have to know that it's even from Star Wars.
Right on.
I think it just looks badass, and that's what people are probably attracted to about that necklace.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool to get into a discussion with hardcore fans and say, this is from Battlestar Galactica. And see if you can lie for 5 minutes. And if any geek you're talking to knows, no,
Yeah,
that is actually Han Solo's blaster. If
Right.
they know the
Yeah.
difference, then
Yeah.
you're talking to someone with geek credibility.
Or if you know that you only want to be friends with people that are hardcore Star Wars fans, then you can test them and try and trick them into thinking it's something else. And then when they get it wrong, you can be like, we're done. I'm unfriending you on Facebook, and I'm not going to follow you on Twitter anymore. It's over.
It's funny. Can everybody knows that Uncle George Lucas keeps tampering with the films. In the recent Blu-ray release, he tampered that scene again.
Oh, did he?
About whether
way.
the argument about Han shooting first, and then he changed it to Greedo. Now they both shoot each other at the same exact time.
Oh my God,
Yep.
wow.
They've adjusted the scene again. It's been tinkered with again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually in the first one, in the original Han shot first.
It was always.
Yeah, always.
Because that's the kind of guy he was. A little rough and tumble,
Yeah,
right?
no, wild card.
Yeah.
He's a wild card.
Yeah. He knows how to defend himself
Yeah,
against
he does, yeah.
Greedo. With a name like Greedo, it's got to be bad, right?
And
Ooh,
next,
what else do we have?
we have, especially for the ladies, this time of year,
nice.
we have awesome
These stud
lightsaber stud
I
earrings.
love these.
These stud earrings are really beautiful.
So cool.
It's a cool design, isn't it? See that, guys? Lightsaber
love
stud
that.
earrings. Now, there's no French hoop earrings.
Nope.
Every style of earring you sell on the Han Cholo site is all studs. Right?
Yeah, primarily we have studs. We have some that are like they hang, but like
couple.
primarily we have like mainly just studs.
And in the Star Wars Shadow line, all studs.
All studs,
Right?
right, correct.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How about guys who have a single piercing? Do you have a single
Yeah.
version
Like a
available?
stud?
Yeah, a single stud version.
No, we sell it as the pair.
You
Always
sell them
it
as the pairs.
pair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold that up
Oh,
to your
cool.
ear, to the lobe.
Oh, wow, cool.
Isn't it? Oh, it's gorgeous, darling. You look gorgeous.
It's too bad that it closed up. I did have my ears pierced once upon a day.
Let's redo it on
wanna
the air
re-pierce?
right now.
You do it? I will. I will buy you a dinner and a drink, and probably
If I
more.
pierce
If
your
you
ear.
pierce my ear live on live network, that would be crazy.
Really?
Should we do it?
No.
We're like, yeah,
just don't wanna
let's
get
do
hit
it.
with
Let's
blood.
do it.
I'm so
Let's
tempted
do
to
it.
do the dare. So
All right,
tempted by this
we'll
dare.
see how things go.
That's brilliant, though.
Come on, a bit of blood that will get
These-
everybody's, excited. On
Can
the
you
edge of
guys
their
see
seats.
the It's
Right?
so tempting.
Little danger.
It is so tempting.
Yeah.
But these are two-tone metal and gold.
That's correct.
These
yeah.
lightsabers. Is this supposed to be Ben Kenobi's saber?
That's
right?
Obi-Wan Kenobi's saber.
This is Obi-Wan's lightsaber.
Oh, that's so
Beautiful.
cool.
Look at that. That's a really nice shot.
Again, this can just be like for people who don't know that twinkling. Like they're just cool earrings, it's just a bonus that it's Star Wars. But I think they're so delicate and like
Yeah.
it's cool to be able to, because it's cool to have something that's like nerdy and that you're a huge fan of, but that you could wear out to like a fancy dinner, and like you could go to like something that was like kind of la-di-da with
It
these.
was really cool.
Well
They're
rounded
really
for any
elegant.
occasion.
They're really elegant.
Yeah.
They
Studs.
are.
All of your studs, I think, are like perfect for that. I love them.
Thank you.
How much for these lightsaber earrings?
Lightsaber earrings are actually really affordable. They only go for $25.
That is
What?
insane. That is so cheap. $25 only. Ben Kenobi's lightsaber
I'm definitely
earring
taking a pair of
studs.
these. These are cool.
And a reminder to the shoppers at home, use that coupon code HCXSN to get an entire 15% markdown on everything you get from the Shadow line of
That's
Star Wars
correct.
jewelry. How cool
Only
is that?
one more year we're going to have the license, then they won't be available.
And
Like-
you're getting a really amazing deal with 15% off
Yeah.
of these. They're so affordable anyway.
25?
I have to get these for my friend Amelia. She will love these. She will love these. These are great. I know exactly who is going to appreciate these earrings.
Yeah.
I know exactly who.
Perfect.
These are great. Guys, unbelievable. $25. A lot of gift giving has to happen on a budget. We understand how that works. But we're getting some rich, yummy refund checks coming. My tax refund is delicious. It's time to get that tax refund money and get
get the
on
whole set.
Get onto Han Cholo's website right now and check out this fantabulous stuff that we
Yeah.
have. Right?
Before the year is up.
Yeah, for real.
Don't miss out on this opportunity.
And next, also for the ladies, we have
Oh,
a
nice.
16-inch
I love this.
May the Force Be With You chain.
This
May
is a
the
classic.
Force be
You
with
cannot
you.
go wrong with that, can you, really?
This is super cool.
Can't go wrong with it.
Most iconic words said in all the Star Wars films, right there on
Indeed.
your neck. That one comes in a 16-inch chain. It's available also gold, silver, and we've had tons of orders with this one. Girls love it. It's like the one that's primarily marketed towards women, so it's like an awesome piece for the girl, for the nerdy girl in your life.
That is sweet. I love that we have so many proud, open nerd girls now.
Nowadays, more
Nowadays,
more
yeah.
than ever. Yeah.
The fangirl phenomenon is my favorite thing about geekdom, is that it's about this new diversity and this new energy.
I think it was like just finding a place where it didn't like feel like you weren't in a space that you could own, and I think the internet just gives people so much independence and like power, and like you can find other girls. You know,
Right.
there's like a ton of girls out there,
Yeah.
but they just like maybe felt intimidated or weird. It's like girls at shows when when it was just like predominantly men, and now you get so many more girls at shows because you just like find your community online.
Because it's more
on the
accepted
internet.
now.
Yeah.
It's cooler to be a nerd. It's been like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've known it the whole time.
yeah.
But it took some of those.
Took some time to get
to
get it out there.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So this in stainless steel, may the force be with you pendant, is how much?
That one is $40.
$40.
Nice.
Also very affordable.
That's amazing. It's beautiful. It's a bit smaller, and it doesn't have the weight of the other bling chains.
This one's
This
a
is
lot
more
more
delicate.
elegant, a
Yeah.
lot more delicate. Yeah.
Just definitely a chain and a pendant for the lovely ladies.
I'm gonna try that one on.
Please do,
I'm gonna
yes.
take this necklace off.
There you go.
Anybody remember Spaceballs? May the Schwartz be with you. You remember that?
I do.
That's awesome. Mel Brooks. So funny. So
All right.
this May the Force be with you is almost as iconic as would somebody get this walking carpet out of my way? And that is the next pendant that I want to see Han Cholo make.
Look at this.
Someone get this walking carpet out of my way. Dude.
Might be a little too long to fit all into one pendant.
I
Maybe
love
like
this.
a plate.
But
Look,
do you know, oh, that's so beautiful. That
Cute,
looks
right?
great,
Yeah.
Kate.
it's
That's great.
It's like dainty, but like you can see what it is really clearly.
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
it like draws attention in a
That's
really,
really
cute
lovely.
way. I love that.
Banana for scale.
Oh, banana for scale, please.
Banana for scale, dear.
Oh yeah, there you go. Now you can see. Oh, yeah, nice. Hello.
Kate, I'm so glad you brought that banana.
What would we do if I mean?
I
What
know.
would people? They wouldn't know, would they? You always have to have a banana for scale, you guys. Jeez.
Absolutely, that's brilliant.
Amateur hour over here.
Now, who's next on this amazing display
Next
of Han
one.
Cholo jewelry? Thank you.
We have the Obi-Wan saber ring.
Oh, and there's also a bracelet version of this.
No, the bracelet is the Darth Vader.
It's the Darth Vader.
Bracelet,
Oh, but the way this is designed as a wraparound.
Right, yeah, the
circle
design
saber.
is,
So cool.
like the same as the bracelet, but it's the opposing sides. It's the dark side bracelet
opposing
with
side.
the light side ring.
Nice.
Beautiful. May the force be with you pendant. We're going to change the graphic real quick because what we're looking at right now is a beautiful custom-made ring, the shape of the lightsaber, made in a beautiful circle
Correct.
with an open end.
Correct.
So it's a really cool design.
So it's
isn't it?
adjustable. It's
Yeah.
made for any size fingers, so you could squeeze it to like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah,
So
this one's good for the
it's very
girls as well
diverse.
because the
One
other
size
rings
fits all.
are kind of like larger size, but this can fit.
This is the more elegant ring,
Yeah.
but a lot of guys buy it too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's just an awesome ring.
It is. That is really cool.
It's cool.
It's really, and one size fits all, no matter what. I'm digging it. I'm really digging this. This is cool. It's stainless steel with gold plating.
That's correct.
And a black antique finish.
I like the black antique finish a
Yeah.
lot.
What's the price on this? Because I'm digging this.
That one is 50.
50?
Yeah.
Cool.
Really cool.
Really cool.
Really
That'd be a
paying for the
cool.
detail.
That'd be a
Look at
cool
that.
engagement ring.
Oh
For
gosh,
nerds.
it would.
Right, that'd be such a cool engagement ring for nerds.
You're
oh my
right.
god, someone should do that.
There was
That'd be cool.
a beautiful Star Wars themed wedding at the Chinese theater.
No way.
Oh yeah.
That happened after the fans had been camped out in line for 3 weeks.
Oh my
3 or 4 weeks.
God.
And they had R2-D2 as the ring bearer. He gave the ring. And they had the guy dressed as Obi-Wan. He did a great, he officiated the wedding beautifully.
Amazing.
A concert violinist came out and he played the Imperial March
No,
on the
no.
violin.
Oh my god.
Everybody was
Went
there.
all out.
All the news, every reporter in the nation.
Freaked out.
So many reporters were there. Great coverage. It was a beautiful wedding. That's a great idea.
I love that.
Like
idea.
a tracer band.
Yeah.
Let that be the tracer band before the real wedding band comes
Right,
later,
exactly.
right?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Digging it. Han Cholo.
And it's different then.
Killing it.
Han Cholo solving your wedding problems even though you didn't know it.
You could get a little engraving inside there too if you wanted.
That's so gorgeous.
Really cool.
Obi-Wan saber ring on sale at hancholo.com for how much again?
That one is $50.
Only
no, that
$50.
one's 45, I believe.
Oh.
Nice.
With
Yeah, even
15%
better.
off.
Yeah, 50% off. Don't
Don't
forget. Don't forget the cookies. I mean the coupon code.
I want cookies now.
I want cookies too. I want bananas and cookies for some reason.
Yeah, that'd be a great
This is
combo.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm
Now-
digging this.
What
Now,
next?
just as a quick comparison,
Uh-huh.
if I can compare that ring with that bracelet, do we have that bracelet nearby?
I believe it's right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Now-
wait, no, it's-
oh, we don't have that there. I just wanted to show everybody what that bracelet looks like. Real
I think I put
quick.
it away.
Oh, you put it away?
We'll put it for the next show.
We'll show it later because it's really cool. It's like this version of this design writ large in bracelet form.
Cool.
Now, what's the next item we have?
Next one we have, to go along with the ring, we have Obi-Wan
cool.
Saber pendant.
Wow, with a 30-inch chain?
That has a 30-inch chain, correct?
Oh,
30-inch block chain. Wow, let me put this back inside the box. This box is beautiful too. And look, is that a little Death Star at the top?
That's correct. The toggle is a Death Star.
It's amazing.
There it is, guys. There, it's on the round table now. Cool, check that out.
I think this is the coolest item.
It's wicked
Right?
cool.
It's awesome.
This is wicked, wicked cool.
I love
It's gonna turn
it.
around real quick and I'm gonna help speed it up.
Yeah.
There it is again. It's about 2.5 or 3.5 inches.
It's about 2.5,
Yeah.
maybe 3, yeah.
Yeah, and it has 2 tones on it.
2-tone.
And antique finish.
And an antiquing.
There you go.
Banana for scale, you guys.
Nice. It's so cool.
It's awesome.
The first thing that I thought when I saw this pendant was that little round ball at the top. Is that the target orb that Luke was practicing with? You know?
Yeah.
In The Force Awakens, I think
Yeah, Finn
Finn
grabs
finds
it
it
out
and
of the
tosses it to
bag.
the side,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He pulls it out and tosses it away, right?
I caught that.
You
yeah,
saw that? It was so
completely.
cool.
How
And then
could you not?
I look closer and it's a real Death Star replica at the tip. That's cool. That's really cool.
The first thing I thought when I saw this was I would like to get one and then get one for my friend and then we could have mini fights.
Yeah, I love that. That's really fun. But probably that Kylo Ren sold out Kylo Ren versus.
Yeah.
See?
Do you know? Interesting that Kylo Ren's actual name is Ben. His real name is Ben.
Ben.
His parents named him after
Obi-Wan.
After
yeah.
Obi-Wan, yeah.
There's also a theory that his real father is an Ewok.
That explains the hair.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. Now this is a popular item. This is a popular seller.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That one goes along with the Obi-Wan Saber ring all the time.
Yeah.
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 How much is this beautiful pendant?
That one runs for $50 online.
Wow, $50?
Yeah.
Nice.
So cool.
Very affordable. Limited edition,
Yeah.
so
It's a
not
great
going to be
one.
around for too long.
15% off.
This is another question. How late in the year before your license expires? I mean, if people want some of these items for Christmas coming down the road in 2016, that'd probably be too late, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure like when the actual cutoff date of the license is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I wouldn't sit on it. I wouldn't sleep on waiting to get them because people are constantly buying every single day.
Use that tax refund check now, store it away, and then give it in next December. That's what you're going to have to do. Seriously.
And then
Wow.
you're so ahead of the game too. Done that thing that I never do, which is like have Christmas presents before like Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's how my family
gosh,
always does
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Christmas Eve is always the day for presents.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a family tradition. In my house, one gift on Christmas Eve, the rest the next morning.
Nice,
Right, you get a sneak preview.
nice. Whet the appetite.
This is so cool. So, how long does it take before? Let's talk about the design process. Who is it that's working with your team to
Well,
design these badass items? Because they're so great.
It's not a team, it's just Brandon. Brandon is the owner, CEO, and he comes up with every single design.
Wow.
And all of them are just completely awesome every time.
He's the origin point for all this.
Everything.
That's awesome.
Everything that's on
genius.
Cholo came
That's
from his
awesome.
mind.
What can I ask?
That's
what this
awesome.
this is? The little.
The LFL,
Yeah.
that's Lucasfilm Limited.
I just
So
like wanted to
every-
point
every
that out.
single-
Look, it's really
Ooh.
tiny detail, but
Yeah.
there is an LFL.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Lucasfilm Limited.
which is always
Every
nice,
single Star Wars piece comes with the legal on it as well.
which
Look
makes
at the
it
tiny,
legit.
So you know it's legit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
so cool. Do you offer any alternative chains
No, all the Star Wars come like custom with the
With the
open
chain?
box chain.
with the
Correct.
open box chain, which is really badass? I like the heavy
Me too.
open box
Good
style.
quality chain. That's the thing you find a lot as well when you buy jewelry online. Is the product can be cool, but the chain kind of sucks, and you have to find your own chain. But these are like, I haven't seen.
They
chains.
go along right with
Yeah,
the piece.
they're so cool. They're just really different, and like, I don't know. I would definitely notice that on someone because I haven't seen chains like this before.
For sure.
We
yeah.
had to come unique with Star Wars.
I'm loving this. So the thing that I wanted to also talk about, just the design process.
Yeah.
It's going to take him like maybe a couple of months or a couple of weeks before he
dep-
surprises you guys with a whole new thing. that
Yeah,
he made?
depending on what piece it is, he could finish it within a week or a month, or You know, just depending on the deadlines too. But he always is coming out with new designs, and he's always blowing us away with it.
That's a great man to work for.
Every piece, we're always just looking at the 3D print in the office just to see how it looks firsthand before anybody else does. And it's always just like, wow, this is awesome.
Dudes have a 3D printer, okay? Check that out.
Yeah.
Like, that's cutting, that's razor edge.
Yeah.
Bleeding edge. It's like, nowadays, I know people who have replaced all of their Monopoly games with homemade,
3D.
custom designed little plastic things. You can replace any tokens for any game board you want.
That's cool.
Nice.
Well, for gamers like us and nerds like us, it's really fun to, you know, customize stuff like this.
Yeah.
What about people who have a question and they write in to Han Cholo and say, can I substitute something or make something a little bit different? You've got some customizable options.
As far as precious metal, they're able to not Star Wars, not anything licensed, because we have the licensing for, we have G.I. Joe, we have Monopoly, we have Scrabble, we have Battleship.
Wow.
We have Voltron, which has been great. I actually am wearing a Voltron
that
ring
is
right
so
now.
cool. Yeah, I see the Voltron ring he's got right here too.
You can show that in the camera.
Oh, cool.
That's been like a top seller.
Cool. Isn't that, like, all right, we're going to show everybody on camera right now.
Yeah, get it out there.
Yeah, the Voltron's been great. So everything that's licensed is not really customizable, but all of our Han Cholo precious metal is completely customizable. Some people will want, you know, a different name on the inside. We have some wedding bands that we're introducing, and then we also have a lot of our fantasy-based work that you can put different stones, whatever stones you want.
Yeah, the stones are a really nice touch to like customize it. I think especially if it's a gift for someone, like Valentine's Day gift or something, like getting something that like someone's into already, but then like it's different to what anybody else has. Like
it was about a month and a half ago. Brandon did a custom ring for Larry King Now, and he was able to put his birthstone right on there.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Nice birthstone. Good idea.
Completely for him.
On another episode next week, when we get to the precious metals stuff at that other level, we'll actually talk more about customizing gemstones and other things when we get to it. But that's nice to file that away for future reference.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, I mean, I'm fascinated by all this because I come from a family of jewelers, and I grew up as a little kid helping my mom and my stepdad in the jewelry store. And I learned about different precious stones and metals, and he was studying on a correspondence course to be a registered gemologist.
Oh, cool.
So I was helping him with his homework and learning about topaz and river agate stones. And I'm like, oh, that's what Shakespeare was talking about.
Yeah.
In the Romeo and Juliet monologue, where Mercutio gives a nasty lecture to his buddy Romeo for falling in love with a girl. How dare you waste your time falling in love with a girl? He actually makes fun of and Shakespeare uses an agate stone. And I was the only kid in school who knew what that was. I knew the Shakespeare I was reading.
You're like the ultimate nerd.
It is. And then, yes, you read about dwarves and the Hobbit and their lust for treasure and gems.
Yeah.
And so I'm all there about gems and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm all there with that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's really awesome.
I used to have a thing as a kid when it was like this toy that you could buy, and it would just be rocks, and then you put it in water, and they become jewels.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's such a simple thing, but as a kid, it was amazing.
It was
I was
awesome.
like, oh my god, this is so cool. I'm a scientist. Wow. Like,
it's
it's like
cool.
water. But yeah,
It's
jewels.
super cool.
You can never go wrong with a nice
No
jewel.
way. Not with stones. I remember when I was a kid, I would always look at geodes, and then I thought they were everywhere. So I'd go into my backyard with a hammer and break every rock I could find to see if I could find a
A
geode.
geode inside? Oh no!
No
Wow.
geodes.
That's funny.
Oh.
That's so cool. We have a few more fun items to show.
We have now, this one has been like the bestseller of all the Star Wars
I
pieces.
wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And it is the R2-D2 pendant.
This is everybody's favorite little astro mech droid.
Right.
Everyone's favorite astro mech droid,
He's
R2.
so cute.
R2D2.
Because he was the #1 sidekick in all the Star Wars movies.
He was, totally. Everyone loved him. This is, that looks great. You know what I also love? The packaging. You guys send your Star Wars merch
That's right.
in these beautiful
Custom-made boxes.
custom-made boxes.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
The R2D2 pendant, stainless steel. Does it also have a red,
It has a little red CZ stone in
a
there.
little red cubic zirconia? There it is, right there.
What did you
inside.
think of his comeback?
Oh, Oh, I thought it was so awesome.
Yeah, they kept us hanging there for a moment.
Yeah.
We were like, what's happening? Is he okay?
R2's been in deep hibernation mode since Master Skywalker
Yeah.
went away. You know?
And then there was a disturbance in the Force, and he came alive
Then he
again.
came back alive again.
Love
huh?
that.
That's kind of cool, and it suggests a connection, a metaphysical connection within the Force.
Right.
Between droids and humans.
Yeah.
And no one's really touched upon that yet until now.
No.
And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And I mean, that kind of was a theme too with the, you know, like how our new droid that everyone is obsessed with.
BB-8.
BB-8, yeah,
So
amazing little
cute,
droid.
But he was like, BB-8 was like really attached to his like
Uh-huh.
kind of father, it almost felt like, you know, like when he was looking for it. And he was so cute when he was like rolling around, and that's when, like, I just feel like the human droid connection is definitely gonna expand, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in the next movies now that we have
Me too.
him back.
Me too. Now, I've seen the film twice, maybe 3 times, I've forgotten, but does Rey take R2 with her?
Doesn't look like she takes anybody with
Oh.
her.
Except
I don't
Chewbacca.
I don't know.
It's just her and Chewie by
Yeah, it
themselves
looks like her and Chewie.
to go to the island
Yeah.
where they meet a
Yeah.
certain someone at the end of the film. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Who could
Sorry.
it be?
Who can it be now? Do, 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 do.
Wait, I can-
Oh no, it's another Men at Work song. I
Hold
can't
on.
get away from them.
Hold on one sec, you guys.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just gonna
awesome.
do my best impression.
Okay, hold
of
on.
The end.
We've got Kate Nash doing something quite funny. Oh gosh, this is so cute.
Ready?
Yes, ready.
Hold on. Who is it? Who is it?
That's hilarious.
Have you seen
Great
it now?
impression.
That's funny. That's funny. That's not a Sith robe, though, is it? No.
No.
No. That's, no. So cool. Well,
This is my new look now.
the R2D2 pendant is something that you've got available in the precious
Metals too.
precious metals category, which is bling and it's awesome. But this one is super affordable and it's gorgeous,
Yeah.
stainless steel. And what's our price on the site for this one?
The price on that one is 70.
70.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the
15%
pieces you see,
off.
all the pieces you see here are all available in precious metal as well, if
Yeah.
you want to shell out that money.
Cool.
But these are the more affordable that anybody and everybody can get.
Guys,
Nice.
I'm just saying, you know, I'm eating the banana for scale.
Are you- okay, yeah, a little
I'm
blood,
hungry.
a little blood sugar
Yeah.
adjustment here. That's awesome.
Sorry about that.
Next time on Shop XSN, banana peel for scale. Okay, that's next.
Yeah.
Or banana peel for slip.
Oh, hey, the essence of all comedy. The pratfall. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
All right,
Boom.
we'll get that going in the next
All
one.
right, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down for physical comedy.
Okay.
This is super cool. I love this R2 pendant. It's only in sterling silver. Are there other? Can it be plated in gold?
That one we only offered in sterling silver.
Only in sterling silver?
If you're going to get a precious metal, that one's only in sterling silver.
Right.
I'm gonna.
Got it.
Throw
And
it on.
it's just so cool. It's really, 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 really cool. This guy. R2.
There's different lengths of chains, right?
No, the Star Wars always come with the 30-inch, or depending, it's
Oh.
either 30, 24, or
Digging it.
16, depending on the stat.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Digging it.
The next one we have is
Look how cool
also
that
for the
looks.
ladies.
Oh, perfect.
Looks great.
That looks so cute on you
black,
like that.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the
really
top of the
nice.
R2 pendant, I hope you guys saw it when we were in that close-up, but it's the symbol for the Rebel Alliance.
Right. Yeah.
Which is not like the same. There's some beautiful little round accent pieces at the apex of
the pendant.
of these pendants. Sometimes you'll see, oh, it's the Death Star. This one, in case, it's the Rebel Alliance symbol.
Some have the Imperial and some have the Jedi.
And this one, the Yoda
Yeah, the
pendant
Yoda.
you're wearing
Oh,
is
Yoda
the
has
Jedi.
the Jedi.
That's
That's the
amazing.
Jedi Temple symbol.
That is
So
amazing.
cool. Now,
The next one we have coming up is the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter.
yeah, let me turn this around. X-Fighter.
X-Wing,
I did say that wrong, lame.
X-Wing versus TIE Fighter stud earrings.
So different studs in each ear.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
You can always have a battle going on your ears.
There's always a battle going on in between my ears.
Yeah, there's always
Yes.
the eternal battle.
The eternal, yeah. As the French would call it, l'esprit d'escalier. Always telling me in my head something I should have said at the wrong time. But that's me. That's just my crazy life. Look at these studs. These are beautiful. They look like shiny brass.
Those are all, everything is stainless steel.
Stainless steel, yeah, but
Yeah.
I like this gold
That's silver.
Oh, that's the silver one.
Yeah, it's probably just the lighting.
Oh no, you have. I saw another version in the box.
Oh yeah,
one
we
day.
have that. These are silvers as well.
Yeah.
But we also have it in gold too.
You also have them in gold on the precious metals. There,
Right.
But Cliff, you don't wear
And then we
earrings.
also have the gold plating for the Shadow series too.
Oh, cool.
You don't wear earrings, do you?
I did. I used to have 2 over here and 1 over here.
Oh, but not anymore.
Not anymore. They've all closed up since then. That's why I'm enticed.
So sad.
Very, very enticed by your idea of piercing my ears again.
I know, I want to do that. I really think we should do that at the very end of the show, right?
I'm thinking about it.
I can't stop thinking about it.
It's okay. Okay, Justin, whatever you say. All right, the price on these beautiful earring studs.
Those are 25.
Dude, that is
Very affordable.
That's a fantastic price.
Amazing price.
Fantastic. Yes, we've been enjoying that, and we've been laughing and enjoying that. That's lovely. I can't help myself.
I know,
sometimes.
I know. I can't. I don't want you to help yourself then.
Now, here's
I
an
do want you
advantage.
to help yourself.
I do. Oh, well, if I could help myself. These rings are not sold as singles for
It's
guys.
a set.
It's a full set.
Yeah, it's always the set.
But because this set is 2, you could change your mind a
can
different
switch
day.
it out,
A guy can switch it
yeah.
out, right?
That is a nice detail.
Sure. You can do whatever you want.
Our producer is cueing me to actually, rein it in. So we're going to rein it in. Kate, what do you think about this? Isn't this lovely?
I really like the studs. I'm a big fan of the studs.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got them over here as well. I'm going to have a little
Oh, you
look.
do? Yeah. I'll put
But yeah,
this right
I
here for everyone
actually
to see.
didn't notice when I looked at them before. I didn't know that they came as different earrings. But that's really cool. I actually wear a lot of odd earrings anyway. So that's like a nice little, I think it's cool because like have we got the Yoda? Are we moving on to that after this? Or do we have the Yoda studs as well? 'Cause
Yeah.
these are just like, that would be cool to get like, I mean, you could get both pairs and then you could switch them out too. I think like just being able to like mix and match the jewelry. And honestly, like even these ones, like everything looks really nice together.
Oh, good. You could get a couple of sets and
Yeah.
switch them all out in different ways.
Yeah, because it's like just a fun little nerdy game that you can have with yourself. I mean, why
fun.
not? Yeah, I think odd earrings is like really cool.
These stud earrings are great for guys too. I want to tell everybody, not just for ladies, but they're great for guys too. You can switch them
Great
out.
for everybody.
They're
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
And I do want to re-pierce my ears all of a sudden.
I want to do it
You,
too.
you really are tempting.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Temptress. So lovely.
But the design is like, it's, I don't know, like they're just really like smooth and cute. Like they're cute. I don't know. They're
Little
cute
silhouettes of
earrings.
each one.
There's
Yeah.
silhouette designs, yeah. There's no surface, there's no antique finish. They're
No.
they're nice silhouettes.
Yeah, they're just kind of
flat,
like
clean.
classic. And like if you want sort of more detail, you can go with like this stud. And then if you just want like something that's like, I mean, it blends into like whatever you're wearing. This is like when I was saying that you can wear these in like more like fancy, like delicate situations too. They're just kind of like wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that's not gonna mess with anything. It's just gonna add to it in a very cute way,
Digging it.
right?
Awesome. These are awesome earrings. I'm digging it. I feel like I've been missing out since my ears closed up.
Yeah, you have. You're missing out on style choices.
Really? Now,
Now,
This is-
lastly,
last but not least?
last but not least.
This is the one we were just talking about because you have one you're wearing yourself.
That's correct.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh, let me fix that.
Ooh,
let me fix
yeah,
that
I'm
again.
gonna switch out as well.
This is also gold-plated.
Yeah.
Stainless
Gold-plated
steel.
stainless steel. It's the Yoda pendant.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh yeah.
There it is, everybody. The
most
turntable's going in a
definitely
different
my
direction
favorite
now.
piece.
I love that. Look at that. We have 15 minutes remaining in this segment, ladies and gentlemen. Go
Get it while
right-
it's hot,
yeah,
people.
Go right now to hancholo.com.
The Yoda pendant comes with a 24-inch chain, and that one's all gold-plated. It's only available in gold in the Shadow series, but you can't go wrong with gold.
Are they usually 30-inch chains in the Shadow series?
Well, since this one's a
yes.
smaller pendant, then we're doing it in the 24-inch chain. It's
Okay,
a
got
thinner box chain, which is a lot more sleek, a lot more elegant. Looks great on anybody. And the Yoda is completely detailed.
Almost.
He has his own little staff or
Is
his
my
little
hair
walking cane.
No, it's fine.
So
I'll just,
it always looks
I
great.
almost had it. I lost it. There.
Oh, he has his little
Yeah, and
stuff.
this one comes
Oh,
with
it does? Yeah. His
the
little
Jedi symbol toggle at the top.
That's
I
right.
like this. A little bit shorter. Everybody
Show everyone
loves
here.
Yoda. You really can't go
That
wrong.
is the official Jedi symbol for the Jedi Temple
Right.
on Coruscant, which unfortunately no longer exists Coruscant and the whole system got blown up. Oh, spoiler.
Oh,
Sorry. If you guys haven't seen The Force Awakens yet, then what the hell?
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be watching this if you haven't seen that.
You should have seen it by now.
definitely
That's not a real spoiler, but what's left of the Galactic Senate, we don't know. Hopefully they evacuated, but Coruscant has been blown up. And that means everything you saw in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith is just not there anymore. Super cool design. YODA.
That just blew my mind.
I know,
I didn't think of that, and I just was like,
Yep. Yeah.
whoa.
Everything you were watching in the prequel movies in Coruscant is gone.
Oh my god.
Gone.
Whoa.
It's not like we went to Alderaan. Alderaan was the first planet that got blown up in A New Hope,
Yeah.
but we never visited there. We never got
we
to
didn't
know
get,
it.
No,
No.
we're
Now-
actually missing something from the
Yeah.
history of our lives.
Now we know what the Coruscant looks like, and we relate to all those people who just died.
I keep just seeing a
different.
croissant when you say Coruscant.
Coruscant.
I'm like, I'm hungry.
But then
15% off. I think that we got to ham that down people's throats.
Yeah.
That like, you should get this now and not wait because it's 15% off and it won't be forever.
is
No,
this also
only
a
one more
popular?
year.
Is this also a popular seller?
Yeah, Yoda's great because I mean, Yoda is the granddaddy of all Jedi.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet.
I mean, yeah. Right?
Yoda goes for 55 as well online.
Do you know how cool it is imagining Brandon sitting there and he's like, okay, I get to do a Yoda design today.
Yeah.
How cool! What a
No.
great job to have, man.
Must be the coolest job in the world.
It must be one of the coolest things ever.
Can we talk about him for a second?
Yeah.
Because like I just don't think there's anybody that doesn't like this character.
No.
And everybody's so familiar. I mean, he's been using a lot of advertising campaigns too. I'm not sure he would have been like really into that, but
He's my favorite.
The greatest was seeing him fight Count Dooku in the Clone Wars.
yeah,
That was
a good
awesome.
moment, yeah.
That was
Everyone was
super good.
waiting for that to happen, and
Yeah.
you see his little shadow walk in the room, so you know it's about to go down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in
That was the
Attack of the
greatest.
Clones. Yeah,
Yeah.
digging it. My favorite Shaolin priest, my favorite Shaolin monk is Yoda.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Really awesome design. This looks beautiful. We're looking at the Shadow series. Ladies and gentlemen, while you're watching Shop XSN, we're showing you the very reasonably priced, beautiful jewelry that Han Cholo has in the Shadow series. They're stainless steel items. And next week we'll talk about the precious metals, which are much, much pricier, and appropriately so, because you're paying for the real deal. Gorgeous stuff. But you want some affordable, beautiful gifts? Look no further. Right here.
We should probably also mention again, for anyone that's just tuning in, that the license is only for another year.
One more year.
So
and
like
it's
these
out.
are really limited,
Very limited
pieces.
edition.
So get your hands on them now.
Yeah.
Made, designed in America and shipped from Los Angeles. You can get shipments out to people before Valentine's Day, huh?
That's correct.
That's
Yeah,
important.
Ship within the week.
That's important.
Yeah.
So, and they've got some different options for shipping on the website,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
right? Like the slow boat or the fast boat, right? Yeah, okay. You just click whichever one you want, right? Now, something else that I wanted to mention, as we get near the last 10 minutes of our segment, which is a shame. Wow, only 7 minutes left.
No!
This is too good. This is a great segment. It's been really exciting.
Well, wait.
Wait, what? Oh, Chewie, come join us.
Chewie hasn't even been involved
Chewie has to
yet.
come. I couldn't even see him. Oh, hi,
Well,
buddy.
now that we don't have the banana for scale, we have Chewie for scale.
Every time I see a bumper sticker that says Chewie is my co-pilot, I knew that person's a friend of mine.
Oh,
That's someone who's a friend of mine. Chewie, you're my co-pilot, buddy. Isn't that cool? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Bringing the bling around for Chewie.
and especially this.
Oh,
there we go.
that's perfect.
Kind of messed up.
The
but he would
Carbonite Han Solo pendant for Chewie. Kate, your instincts are perfect.
There you go.
Your instincts are perfect, girl.
Love
Perfect
that. Look
instincts.
at Chewie. Oh, Chewie.
We were talking about, before we began the broadcast, we were talking very briefly about the Machete Order. You want to introduce a newbie who's never, ever seen Star Wars films.
Freak.
Freak, yeah. You freaks out there who've never seen Star Wars, freaky freaks, get with the program. This is how you do it, okay? According to this very famous blog post, it's now become conventional wisdom among all Star Wars fans to do this. You start with Luke's story, and you show a newbie episode 4, and then episode 5.
Wow.
Han Solo gets frozen, Darth Vader reveals a terrible family secret, and then you let that tension hang in the air, and then you flash back, do episode 2, episode 3, tell Anakin's story,
Oh my.
you skip the Phantom Menace entirely, and then at the end of that, after you at the end of Revenge of the Sith, the 2 children are born, and that's the first indication you have, oh, holy cow, Luke and Leia are the twins. Padme dies, Anakin is transformed to Vader, and then you wrap up the storyline of Luke's story, Anakin's story, and let them resolve with Return of the Jedi. And it gives a lot more family drama and a lot more grist to the whole narrative. What do you think of that?
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's the machete order.
I want to go back and do that. Like, I want to
rewatch it.
Yeah, I want to do it in that order now.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It doesn't spoil anything. Like, if you watch them in the way they were released in release order.
Yeah.
If you watch them in release order, why do you all of a sudden see Hayden Christensen's ghost at the end of Return of the Jedi?
Makes no sense.
That ruins it. And then you got to go 1, 2, 3 after that. It makes it stupid. So machete order, highly recommended. If you've never done it before, noobs love it. And you skip the Phantom Menace entirely. So that's my bit. That's my bit.
It's a great
You should
bit.
wear this.
Ooh, I love these. You guys have made some awesome jewelry. Everybody out there who's watching at Shop XSN, go check it out at hancholo.com. How long are we going to offer that beautiful discount code?
Just today.
Just today?
Just today.
Let's have that graphic one last time. You see that? HCXSN. Only good for today. After midnight tonight, you can't use that coupon code.
That's correct.
Until we renew another coupon code next week we do another lovely show. We're going to do another lovely show.
No, but you have to get it tonight because you're going to get that 15%.
For this. You got to use this for the Shadow
You'd be
series.
silly not to do that. I
While
mean,
you're on the
really.
website looking at the Star Wars officially licensed, you could go check out our Voltron, check out our Scrabble, our Monopoly, our G.I. Joe. And
Digging
also in the works, we're working on...
G.I. Joe jewelry.
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
really cool.
That's cool.
We're also working on Sonic the Hedgehog next.
No!
For real? Oh, okay, Sonic. Sonic fans. Sonic fans. Sonic fans. Did you read that big article in the Huffington Post about Michael Jackson doing the music for Sonic the Hedgehog 3? And then the game company buried it and wouldn't admit that it was Michael Jackson's music in the video game.
Is it really?
Why would they do that?
It's a complicated story. I recommend you read the magazine article online because all the scandal happened and the Santa Barbara police brought charges against Mr. Jackson at that time. And when the video game came out, they decided to drop their relationship with MJ.
Wow.
Too bad because his songs were suspected by all the Sonic fans.
Wow.
And they were right. They were talking on message boards
Really?
speculating this sounds like MJ. And 17 or 18 years later, they admitted it. It's true.
You can't trick a
was
nerd.
was him.
It's MJ's music in Sonic 3, the
You
video
cannot
game.
trick
Wow.
a nerd.
He's so cool, connecting the coolness.
That's cool.
We're bringing the coolness to you guys. What's your favorite piece, Kate? Your favorite piece of all this lovely jewelry?
Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite?
I think my favorite is.
We haven't shown the Boba Fett ring, but I love the Boba Fett ring. We'll show that next
my
week.
favorite is this one. This one.
Ooh, this one?
Yeah.
This is
that's my
Kate's favorite.
I think.
Let's show on the close-up
Obi-Wan
camera.
saber.
But I also really like
Obi-Wan's
this one.
Obi-Wan's lightsaber. That's Kate's favorite.
I also really like the R2D2.
It's gorgeous.
That's a top seller right there.
And I really like the Yoda studs too. I have to
And
say.
here's Kate's other favorite.
Yeah.
R2. Cool, huh?
Yeah. And then, I mean, just, you know, this is always good to have. I always feel like I wish I could go to meetings with a gun, you know? Because then no one would try and screw me over. And I'm in the music industry, so that happens a lot. But like this way I could kind of bring one with me, but without getting in trouble with the law. And also I'm anti-gun, so I don't really want to buy a gun or anything. But this way,
Do you know what?
That way you
I can do it
get
guilt-free.
one.
Yeah.
Toy
Guilt-free.
guns are much more fun.
Oh, toy guns.
Toy guns are so much more
Super
fun.
soakers, Star Wars guns, Star Wars
This
jewelry.
is beautiful stuff, guys. And I've got to say, this is a real cool box chain. It goes with the bling. It goes with that
definitely does.
street style.
I have to say as well,
awesome.
like I don't endorse things that often, and I like I'm only doing this because I love like the product, you know, like I love Meltdown, I love Shop XSN, but like I really, really think that this is good quality stuff, and I wouldn't be putting like my name behind it if I didn't.
Yeah.
If you didn't believe in it.
Yeah, if I didn't think it was fucking awesome, like
So the Force is with you?
the force is with me.
The force is strong with this one. The force is so strong with this one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boom! It's been a 60-minute amazing ride. This has been really terrific stuff. I'm so thrilled to have Gian
Gian.
from
go.
Giancarlo. Gian is here with us. special props to all the hardworking people at Han Cholo.
It's all Brandon.
We've got all Brandon, but there's a lot of people here. There's a good team.
There's a good team. We have an amazing team.
And Mr. Brandon, maybe someday you'll come here and we can interview you, and we'll have a delightful chat with him sometime soon.
And that's when we'll do the ear piercing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. I'm so down. All right, and also, I am humbled before your loveliness. Kate. Kate Nash.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you,
the
Kate.
lovely, lovely Kate Nash.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Chewy.
I love it. I love nerd girls. I love nerds. I love all kinds of nerds. And I love you too, Chewy.
Wait, you have a good impression. Can you please do Chewy's
Can I do, Chewy's voice?
Yeah, do it.
That's terrible. That's awful.
And I'll translate that for you. He said it's 15% off. Don't miss the
Terrible.
discount. Do not miss this opportunity.
HCXSN is the discount code. Make sure to remember that when you check out.
What a wonderful smell you've discovered. It's a little bit better. I'm Clifford Broadway. We're going to sign off, but before too long, we're going to reset the tableau and the cameras. We're going to have some amazing new stuff, another exciting segment coming up live right here at your shopping network, ShopXSN.
There we go.
Come and get the bling from Han
now.
Cholo. Oh gosh, yes, there you go.
Oh, this is good as well for the middle finger when you want to really stick it to someone.
There it is, the cool lightsaber ring. Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
So, lots of love to you guys out there in interwebs land. Have a great night, but come back in a few minutes. We'll have a whole new segment. Thank you very much. This is ShopXSN.com.
Bye.
Woohoo!
Woo!